Now what?
Oh, Aloy. Your Karja friend came through. She went to that Oseram camp you two were looking for, to the southwest.
Oh, yeah.
Aloy.
Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. You sure you're okay being alone in here?
I have Gaia. And learning how to interpret the glyphs of the old ones, it keeps me occupied.
Have you gone back to Plainsong at all?
I thought about it, but I wouldn't know what to tell them. The chorus already thinks me a thorn in the thicket. If they knew what we did to Fa, even if they understood, there'd be little they could grasp about all this. No. For now, I must leave the tribe behind.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
You mentioned you've been teaching yourself how to read?
Yes. Gaia was kind enough to put together a list of glyphs used by the old ones. She helped me decipher some of the data you've collected, and showed me how to use the focus to help the process. It's not easy, but it's been working so far.
Okay.
That's good to hear.
Very good.
Did Gaia tell you anything about the Zeniths?
She did. Though it wasn't exactly easy to believe. To think that there are places among the stars where life can bloom as it does here, it is humbling and heartbreaking that such...
Sounds like you met my friend Talana.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm not
The
done
Karja
with...
Huntress. I haven't seen armor like hers
She's
since
the best.
the Red Raids.
I love
But
Talana.
Varl tells me that she too suffered at the hands of the Mad Sun King.
Yeah. She's one of the good ones. Trust me.
So I was supposed to get Karja Shadow outfit from that?
So you've been talking to Gaia?
Yes. She was kind enough to take me, including their demise.
Oh, sorry.
and the heroic actions of her creator, Elizabeth Sobek. I was surprised to see she was you.
Yeah, it's surprising.
Past, but reborn?
It's called
that I
DNA
claim to understand
cloning
how.
technology. Something like that. Oh, Jesus.
I've been meaning to ask, what's the deal with you and the chorus? You didn't seem to be on the best of terms.
That's what happens when you're the one Utaru who insists on publicly defying them. Twice. When the Karja invaded the Utaru plains, they did more than just attack our villages. They burned our fields, took our people as slaves, and murdered those who were too weak to make the trip back to Meridian.
To be sacrificed in the Sun Ring.
I was helping the healers back then, as waves of refugees swarmed into Plainsong. The chorus was divided in how to face the invaders. Some saw sense in raising arms. Others believed the dishes would keep us safe, as they had many times before. And while they bickered, I buried the seeds of the fallen.
It couldn't have been easy. Seeing your people suffer while the Karja invaded your lands.
I come from a small village near Plainsong. My grandmother used to say there was no seed that wouldn't grow there. I moved to the dishes when I decided to apprentice as a healer. When the Red Raids began, I thought about going back, but the injured kept pouring into Plainsong, day after day. So I kept putting it off. One day, I woke up to hear a Karja raiding party had ransacked my village during the night. I rushed there with the healers to help the survivors, but there weren't any left. The smell of burning flesh haunts me to this day.
I'm sorry, Zoe.
I made it a point to appear before the chorus as soon as we returned, to demand that we take a stand against the invaders. I was denied. So I left to fight on my own.
You called yourself a grave singer.
think
To
we
all
already...
living things, an end must come.
Yeah, she
I try
uses
to
the
bring
best.
comfort and sing of the renewal that death sows the way for.
Yeah, we already know this. I don't know
I was hoping...
For generations, they provided for us.
We've seen this
Seeding
too.
and harvesting the food for all. A miracle of endless bounty. A blessed land, providing sustenance for my people.
So the derangement.
They had always enriched the soil, but for several seasons they have glutted it endlessly
with
and they
mulch.
snowed
Yeah,
it
we've
without
definitely
it. That is why I must find a way to heal them before my...
Alright. Alright, companions, your training, Zenith. Alright. Oh shit, we already did this. So, which one am I missing?
You said you set out to fight the Karja alone?
I did. But it turned out I wasn't the only one. News of my disagreement with the chorus spread through the plains. Before I knew it, I had more than a dozen Utaru warriors ready to follow me into battle. We knew we couldn't take on the Karja armies head-on, but we also knew the lay of the land better than they did. We ambushed smaller raiding parties, sabotaged their supply lines, and hit their encampments at night.
Sounds like you were a force to be reckoned with.
Enough that the Tenakth took notice. When the clans began to push the Karja back east, they let us join their ranks. We chased the enemy all the way to Barren Light.
You said you were at Barren Light when the Tenakth defeated the Karja?
Tenakth marshals climbed the cliffs of the Daunt under cover of night, then attacked from the other side. Before we knew it, the gates were open, and the full force of the clans burst through. What happened next was... not something I like to remember. When all the dust and blood settled, I smelled it again. The stench of burnt flesh.
Tell you what you
Our
fucking
enemies
have already
defeated.
asked. Like, it should black out.
What was left of my squad returned to the Utaru Plains. I went back to Plainsong. But even as the harvests passed, it didn't feel like I'd truly returned at all.
Is that when you became a grave singer?
I thought soothing the suffering of others would somehow appease my own. Then you came along and gave me a choice. I could either sing at people's graves or fight for a chance to keep them alive.
Alright,
Glad you chose the
I gotta go deal with this drone. What? Why is there still more here?
So, how does a tribe like the Utaru manage to maintain the peace with warriors like the Tenakth?
By holding them off. When our fields bloomed aplenty, the Tenakth looked upon our lands with envy. But Plainsong's dishes provided sanctuary and high ground to keep invaders at bay. In the end, even the Tenakth saw sense in a truce. The Utaru promised to provide the Tenakth with food from our crops every year.
Okay.
In exchange, the Tenakth would relinquish one of their own, a veteran, to train the Utaru in combat. This custom was abandoned a few years after the derangement, but some veterans still remain in the plains.
Alright. Okay, we're done.
I need to go, but if you need anything, you can contact me through your focus.
I'll keep that in mind.
Alright, so do we have Burning Blooms finished? That's the question. Quests. Main. Side. See, now it's called Need to Know now. So, shouldn't I have... no, I should have a... It says right here, Karja Shadow is a... You can get this armor for free by completing the Burning Blooms side quest. I did Burning Blooms, and now it changed into... Karja Shadow. Karja Behemoth Elite. Sonora Elite. Karja Blazon. Karja Shadow for sure? Karja Shadow. You can also get it at where? Stitchers are hunters in Plainsong, the Maw of the Arena, and Scalding Spear. But alright, I just want Nora Sentinel right now, I think. But I should have gotten that for freebie. Alright, quests. Why is there a new one? Oh, collectibles, right. Right, so where are we going? To the module.
Welcome
Hey
back.
Gaia, how you doing? So this is what you do when you get drone modules.
There we go. More data for the dome.
But okay, is it done? What do I put in? What? Survey drone modules. Okay. survey drone. Does it have a number? 143. Requires a compatible device to view information.
Error. Data missing.
What? Okay, well, I connected it. Oh, okay, so this is it. Okay, cool. I getcha. What's happening? What is unknown 70? What's going on? Holy shit. Oh, so it just changes the biosphere of this. What is 74 meters away? Unknown. Okay, cool. Oh. Oh, it let it. Okay. Well, that was pretty cool, though. Neat. Alright, I'll be on my way now. What's this unknown shit? This must be the one door I missed because they said explore the goddamn thing and it was optional and I did not see this. It's just my stash. Okay. Let's restock. Cool.